Sunday morning, forecast to rain, but we've got a lovely blue sky. We've decided we're going to go to the photography museum and check out the exhibition there.
This is the church of Santissima Trinidad. Wow.
Sunday the 8th of November, and we've just been into the tourist information, and we just wanted to check to see about restrictions because we knew that there were votes going on. We've discovered that from tomorrow there's going to be a curfew during the weekdays, 11 p.m, but also on Saturday, Sundays, it's going to be 1 p.m. curfew, and this for at least 15 days. Just different parts of Portugal, but Porto and Lisbon are included in those. So I'm glad we checked, because otherwise next weekend if we'd gone out wandering we could have been in trouble.
Coming up to the Clarigus Tower from Plaza Liberdade. I haven't come this way before. It looks quite impressive from down here. The buildings here are magnificent. And the view up, so good. So we've come up to this little park on top of some buildings in front of the Livraria Lello. And look, the olive trees are planted on the roof. It's quite incredible. And then you've got the Tower of the Clarigus over there. Very nice looking cafe here, which is completely empty. And olive trees on these roofs in the park. Quite cool.
Look at this, the scene behind us. We've got the Clarigus Tower.
Yep. And we've got some very beautiful buildings alongside it. This is a very typical for this area. Very ornate.
A lovely park over to the right. It's so pretty.
We're now going to head into the photography museum, which is in this amazing building, which was once a courthouse and a prison, to see the Alfredo Cunha exhibition. We came the other day, but we didn't have much time, so we're going to look at it in more detail now.
Very interesting. In this room we've got Easter in Braga and also sardine fishermen.
Some incredible images that Cunha have caught. 50 years as a photojournalist. This man is very adept. Quite a surreal world we live in at the moment. We've got completely empty hotels and museums to ourselves. Quite weird really, kind of getting lost in an entire prison building entirely to yourself. It's become a museum. Kind of a bit spooky. Interesting. Up on the top floor there's a plethora of camera displays showing all kinds of cameras over the years, including spy cameras. Some of these very ingenious designs. This museum is incredible. If you're into photography, it's well worth coming to for the cameras, for the pictures that you see, but also for the views from the building. Look at this. Nice sweeping views of Porto.
I think we spent 3 hours in there. It was incredible.
Magnificent. Yeah, free to get in, well worthwhile.
Yeah, I mean the photography exhibitions themselves are amazing, but the building is glorious, and that view from the top, incredible. We're heading down to the river now. Just seeing some more of these buildings with the beautiful blue tiles. Azulejos. Azulejos? Not too sure the pronunciation.
Man, these streets are steep. Heading back down the hill now towards the case. We think this is the Jewish quarter. The Casa Infante, which is where legend has it that Henry the Navigator was born, and it certainly is quite atmospheric. We're into the courtyard of the Casa Infante, and we're going to check out the Revolution of Time. It's a free exhibition.
So we've just found out it's free to go into the permanent exhibition on a Sunday. It's normally €2.20, but in COVID times, it's free. One of the things I really like about this museum is how they've blended like ancient architecture with modern steel and designs and techniques. It's so cool. It's amazing that the city's barely changed. We come around and this is before the Dom Louis I bridge. Okay, that's one difference for sure, but amazing.
So this is what Porto was like in the 14th century. A walled city. So the second part of the museum is dedicated to Henry the Navigator, who was supposedly had been born here in this house, Casa Infante, and was the man who began the Portuguese era of exploration. It's really good showing the voyages of discovery all the way across. One of the caravels, 15th century. That was pretty incredible, the Casa Infante.
Definitely.
We had to leave at 5:30 because it was time to go, but I could have stayed a bit longer. I'm a bit of a geek when it comes to the age of exploration and all that kind of adventure stuff. Love it. And we're just out in time for sunset down at the river.
Brilliant. Oh, how pretty.
So lovely. Back down at the Costa Roberta. Can't think of a better place to come and chill out for a while as day turns into evening. And the rain is kicking in now, so this could be the end of our wonderful day exploring Porto. Perfect timing, the rain just started, everyone's cleared off, we've got our coats on, so we can have it to ourselves.
Oh my days, it's so cool. Wow. This building is magnificent. And I can't believe it's free entry. There are these brilliant information boards everywhere in Porto, where you go, interesting. It's very helpful.